my life. Like, when I was prior to PBB, just after I auditioned for PBB, the next day they asked kung pwede nila tingnan kung paano ako gumalaw. And sumakto lang, when I visit ng Iloilo, naglalaro ako ng Timezone. Nagda-drum mania ako sa Iloilo. And nakita nila ako doon. So, that's how I actually got the opportunity to also eventually join PBB, become a big winner, and the rest is history. But I've always been so grateful. Sabi nga nila na you should never forget where you started from. And for me, it was really the Timezone who really brought to life yung passion for gaming. I don't think I would be here right now becoming a streamer of the year, gaming awards, content creator of the year, if not for Timezone.
It was the gateway.
Yes, it really introduced me to my love for rhythm games, kasi introverted ako back then, so it was really the entire community while I was there at Timezone na nagpakilala sa akin na parang, hey, you should be fun, you should, break your shell, just show who you are, and I'm really grateful sa lahat ng mga nakilala kong friends because of Timezone.
I absolutely love that. And hindi ko alam yun, na-discover ka pala sa Timezone. So parang Timezone brought you to the showbiz zone. So lahat ng mga aspiring kids dito, mag-cosplay kayo at lagi kayo magta-Timezone kasi baka kayo na yung next na ma-discover, di ba? Ang galing doon. But that's beautiful, and I love again the authenticity of just how this all came about. It wasn't really pre-planned, although it was in the works. The fact that this came together so naturally, and you are the perfect spokesperson for it too. Did you want to add something, sir?
Well, basically that's that. So we're very happy that, in a way, Myrtle's life. And Iloilo pa from all venues, who would have thought in Iloilo. So we're very happy that Myrtle's here with us now. She brings in for me the joy, the energy, that is authenticity, genuineness of really being our Timezone brand ambassador. And of course, she connects very well with the kids. I mean, my God, my CFO's daughter is right there, and she's been, my operations manager also, the daughter in Kainoro, and we had a photo shoot all night long.
Fan na fan.
So talagang fan na fan. So she connects well with kids, with teens, with adults, with everybody, with families. So for me, it's perfect.
I think you represent a lot of different things for different people. For kids, they want to grow up to be like you. For adults like myself, I look at you and you bring out my inner child and you kind of remind us to be, to always stay youthful, to enjoy these things. Because I was also telling some of my friends earlier na, ang saya-saya pa rin mag-Timezone at my age. Like, it's so fun, interactive. And another thing I want to add that you mentioned, you are an introvert too. The fact that it's a place that kids can go and enjoy on their own din. Kasi usually, di ba, pag hangouts, isipin mo, kailangan marami kayo with friends, barkada, family. But the fact that it's also a place that welcomes people that just want to game on their own, that might not be so sociable, it's a great place to expand your wings, di ba, Myrtle?
Yes, so actually Timezone talaga really brings out the fun and helps you guys also to really connect with new people as well. Kasi a lot of my circles and friends growing up, nakilala ko sila through Timezone because we share the same passion for fun and games. And it's not just for kids, it's also for those who are kids at heart. And for everyone who genuinely just wants to have fun and create memories with their loved ones.
Okay, speaking of games, eto, so obvious naman Sir Rafi na pag nagda-dance revolution kayo, or pag nag-dance revolution kayo, sorry, it's called something else now.
Pump it up!
Pump it up! There you go. If you pump it up with Myrtle, baka matalo kayo doon. But Sir Rafi,
one chance.
Okay, but as the president, kailangan magpakita-gilas din kayo. What game do you think you would beat Myrtle at?
Oh, I know the answer.
Basketball extreme.
Basketball and?
Magaling ka ba mag-basketball? Basketball extreme.
I'm so
See?
bad at
That's
it.
the free throw basketball, the full size.
Oo, yung one ball lang nakita-shoot ko kanina. Mahirap yun. Tsaka racing.
Driving game kami, tinalo niya ako eh. So, tinalo mo ako dun eh. I made her rich so she would sign up as our brand ambassador.
Ganun ba yun? Ganun pala yung galawan ni Sir Rafi. Ikaw, Marcel, what game do you think you are most confident at beating everybody here today? Sige nga.
Oh, I have to say, I really enjoy You Must Speed games. So,
Racing pala talaga.
yes, you midnight na...
Wangan, the maximum fuel.
Yes, I'll try to challenge them. Try din natin kumpira. Pero I'm wearing heels, but I'll do my best.
No, that's gonna be the extra challenge for you. Kasi nagko-cosplay ka naman anytime you go to Timezone, so kailangan ganyan pa
That's your
rin.
handicap.
Yes, exactly. Give chance to others naman. So Rafi, I know that you said that you've been planning this for a while now, but in terms of timing, di ba? Kasi you've been around for almost 3 decades, right? Why now? Why get an ambassador now?
You know, the industry is evolving. No? If you know this Timezone before, we were only 300, 400 square meter outlets or venues. Now we're opening like this one here in Manila Bay, 2,200 square meters. Trinoma's 2,500 square meters. Fairview Terraces is 2,700 square meters. So we brought in, aside from the usual arcade games, we brought in short lane bowling. Short lane bowling means people can play bowling without changing shoes. It's easier. It's not as long as the traditional bowling. We brought in bumper cars, spin zone from the US. We brought in a trampoline park in Feliz Mall. So we've become a multi-attraction venue. So with that evolution comes the next step. We need someone like Myrtle to, I guess, connect to our audience and tell them what's happening in Timezone, to make it very relatable to them. So that's what I feel Myrtle's role with us will be. Aside from the usual, let's say launching a store or a new game will be introduced by Myrtle possibly in the future, but it's really more that. To get the word out that we've evolved to a different concept na, multi-attraction, family entertainment centers.
And to get someone that truly understands the joy of playing these games. Pero grabe talaga yung expansion ng Timezone ngayon. And I really appreciate that because alam naman natin, one of the struggles, let's say, of being in a city like Manila is that medyo limited yung mga activities natin. And the fact that you managed to bring so many of these things in indoor settings. Init ngayon, kailangan may aircon, di ba? And
Comfortable.
yes! So kung dati, hanggang dance time crisis, karaoke booth lang tayo. Ngayon, the fact that you have bumper cars, isn't that crazy, you guys? I think that deserves another big round of applause.
We have to put you there later.
Makikita niyo kung paano ako mag-drive actually on the road, which is I just bump everything. Okay, ganito gagawin natin. Does anybody have any more questions that gusto nilang isingit? Raise your hand, meron ba? We can actually get you the mic over there. Yes, sir. Please introduce yourself for everybody.
Hello, I'm Claudia from WhatsApp.ph. Question ko for Myrtle. Like, meron ka bang game or games na gustong-gusto mo but very frustrated ka dahil hindi mo sumapit?
Oh! Doon ka i-challenge ba kaya?
I will be honest, I will say I'm always challenged by the huge crane machines.
Ay!
Kasi,
Ayun
yes,
yun.
yes, yes.
Hihirit sana ako kay Sir Rafi. Sir Rafi, baka nabalik kami mo mamaya.
Kasi every time I visit Timezone, lagi ko nakikita na they always change up kung ano yung mga nilalagay na ng mga prizes inside the crane machine. And there was one specifically na I tried to get before yung shopper, the stuffed toy. So it was really challenging. So masasabi ko talaga, crane machine would be the most challenging for me.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Very good question. Any other questions? Actually, I have a follow-up to that. What is the coolest prize you've ever received from Timezone? Whether it be from the tickets or kahit sa claw machine?
There was a machine, say we got ng Surabi.
Price view, that's right.
There was a point in time sa Timezone Iloilo na lahat ng rows sa price view naubos to siya in one day.
What?
Yes. It was crazy. As in sunod-sunod siya. When you're in the, I think when you're parang ka nag-zone out, tapos nakikita mo na yung sakto timing, everything nahulog ko siya. Tapos everyone who was there was so shocked.
Kaya nila tinanggal yun. Nag-overuse nila tayo sa humor. Kaya ano ba yan? Ganun pala nangyari. Okay, anyone?
Nag-aim and focus eh. And
You were in the zone na.
Yes. Tapos ganun din, there's also yung game din sa Rafi, dun sa Formosa, we were aiming, yung point and shoot din na game. Yung natalo kita sa Rafi.
Is that a ticket game?
The one with the gun. I forgot the name. Pero yun natalo ko rin kasi
Basta
sa Rafi.
he forgot it, nanadraw siya.
Again, nagpatalo ka doon. So,
Oo, nagpatalo lang.
Yes.
Okay na kasi
gracious, di ba, as the host.
of course. We're gonna challenge you later to see kung talagang ano yan Sir
Matalo
Rafi.
din ako.
Ano ba yan? Okay, we're gonna skim through the crowd one more time. Any other? Oh, yes, sir.
My inspiration for Manila. Ask ko lang, first kay Sir Rafi, magkakaroon ba si Myrtle ng tour ng mga Timezone stores all over the Philippines?
I don't think it's going to be a tour of all the venues, but some specific venues, especially those that we will be launching. For example, we have one of the big ones we have before the year ends is the relaunch and expansion of Glorieta 4. As part of the whole Glorieta complex development, as you know, Ayala spending over 3 billion for the whole Glorieta complex. So we are gonna also be part of that in the cinema lobby. That's where it all started. You know, I was telling Myrtle earlier, without Glorieta 4, Glorieta 4 birthed all the time zones. So that's venue for us is very, very memorable.
Sino lumaki doon sa Glorieta Timezone? Kapeeps! I'm sure we all crossed paths at one point ng bata tayo. I'm sure, di ba? 90s ka pala, 2000s na kami ni Myrtle, di ba?
So for venues like Glorieta 4, she will be there. Oh my gosh.
That's gonna be so meaningful. Can you give us a little bit more insight as to what we can look forward to there? Sorry,
Okay, so
the
the size will grow by about 50%. We're gonna bring in bowling there as well. It's gonna have billiards, music zones, of course the 100+ arcade games, and a special machine which it's an attraction which Myrtle will be most likely launching for us. So you don't know that yet. But it's a game where I'm also gonna be good at.
Even Myrtle doesn't know.
Not yet, not yet.
Oh, that's
It's
juicy.
coming. Actually, it's coming end of the month. It might open somewhere else first, but Glorieta will also have that for sure.
Alam na, sa Glorieta. Hey Myrtle, do you have a question as well?
Actually, ano rin. Will we also see you in the cars or meron ka magiging merchandise din na kasama si Myrtle din sa Timezone?
Myrtle,
That can happen, Myrtle.
I would
Diba?
love that. That's a great suggestion. Actually, sabi ko sa kanila, if there's any way that I could do a special card
Card or
those who
prize items that people can win or
that I can
Myrtle,
do.
that's good. That's good. Merchandise.
Oh.
Different costumes of Myrtle.
Pwede.
That's very tough.
Well, I
We'll see,
can,
we'll see.
but so we do have in line, we have a lot of content na gusto ko i-put out. So some of them is definitely related to, of course, my love of games and music. So we still can't announce a lot of them kasi it's still coming soon. But I'm very much excited to visit yung mga iba't ibang venues. And since Timezone, you guys can actually celebrate yung mga iba't ibang milestone yun, you can actually expect that a lot of my personal milestones, I will be celebrating it as well at Timezone.
Baka pati kasal doon na rin. Si Sir Rafi magka-fishing.
Wala kami ng chapel. Wala kami ng chapel.
But you know, for those who actually met their significant others sa Timezone, you actually can do that. Kasi nakita ko in Singapore.
Happened in
na
Singapore, there was one sa-
someone took their prenup photos at Timezone.
Even in the Philippines, we've had some cases already where people met in time zone.
Sana all na lang. Pero sana all na lang kami.
Yeah.
Ka na lang ng singles event sa Timezone.
Sir Ren,
Di ba?
Diyan, di ba? Hey, good na.
Invite na lang kita sa wedding mo doon.
Ah, sige.
Thank you so much for that question. Anybody else? Ayun, yes.
Hi, first of all, congratulations on this very momentous event. Congratulations. So, what fun fact, other than the PBB thing that was over there, is there any fun fact that we don't know about you? And how does Timezone come into play with that?
So, another fun fact na hindi alam ng mga tao about my experience in Timezone was that I think I was around 11 or 12 years old when nagkaroon ako ng gold card. And it was the biggest accomplishment ever back then. Kasi I remember na nung binigyan nila ako ng gold card for the first time, I was so happy to tap it around sa buong Iloilo venue ng Timezone. And I was so very happy. And a lot of my close circle of friends, I actually met them through Timezone. So yung mga cosplay circles ko, who were a part of DDR and now Pump It Up, it's just so memorable na nagkaroon ako ng isang circle and community of friends because of Timezone. Ano na mga naiisip ko? But Well, definitely.
Yeah, and
there's
you know
more
what?
memories to come.
I feel like you can share them on your social media too as you sort of go along this time zone journey. Give us snippets or flashbacks from the past as well. I think that would really touch the hearts of a lot of people that grew up with time zone.
If I could only like showcase yung mga old prom videos, but I do have some. So some people who passed by and saw me play back then, they would post it on YouTube and pwede natin balikan.
Ooh, sounds very exciting. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, one last round. Okay na po ba? Because I have one more question for Myrtle and Sir Rafi. Okay lang po? My last question is, are you guys ready to play some games?
Yes!
Yes, we are. What about you?
Yes!
Yes, let's show some love for time zone again. When we say time, you say zone. Time!
Zone!
Zone! Time! Zone! Let's play, everybody. Come and join us.
Oh, we'll do